welcome into the weekend, everybody. This is Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading for Saturday, the 18th of June 2022. Big news today. Well, it's not until 11 o'clock tonight actually that it happens, but it is finally 23:35 British summer time. Mercury finally leaves its shadow zone. So we actually then clear all the retrograde energy and can start moving forward, moving into the new. Let's get going. I'm hoping my head clears a bit with that as well. Although I think with the, not solar eclipse, the summer solstice, with the summer solstice, frenetic energy, I think it's going to be a couple of weeks before my brain starts thinking again properly. But never mind, we get up every day, we show up, we do the work, and we continue with this transformation. Woohoo! So, besides Mercury leaving his shadow phase, we've got the moon in Aquarius all day long. It's going to form a sextile to Chiron and to Mars, a square to Venus and Uranus, a conjunction to Saturn, and a trine to the Sun. So again, we've got a reignition of those Aryan, Mars and Chiron energies, pausing before running out there into action, and a reignition of the Mars Uranus energy from last weekend as well. So again, that sort of looking for breakthroughs and sudden shocks and surprises and liberations around sort of love, money, values, relationships, creativity and things. That is further sort of I can't even think what the word is, highlighted. Let's go for highlighted, because Venus is going to form a square to Saturn, who is being conjuncted by the moon. So yeah, it's looking with those sudden shocks, surprises, things like that. Then we're looking about how we take responsibility. Where are the limitations? How do we ground this energy? And sort of how we take all of this out into the world, in our life. What do we present to the world, and how is that changing with all of this? Anyway, so let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say. So we're going to use Work Your Light and Thoth today. So what do we need to know for today, Saturday the 18th of June 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Okay, so just the other side of the weekend, we've got the 3 days of summer solstice, 20th, 21st and 22nd. I'll check in a minute and see what time on the 21st summer solstice is in the UK. But I will be doing another reading, for a separate reading for that over the next few days. So let me know if you're doing any celebrations or any rituals or anything like that. I will be doing something. Not quite sure yet what I'll be doing, but there'll be something. There'll be something afoot. This big turning point of the year. Peak of solar energies. The southern hemispheres. You're going through your winter solstice. The long dark night. Yeah. There's always a little bit of sadness for me at summer solstice, although we have the winter still to we have the rest of the summer still to come. Okay, let me see. Right, what do we need these cards? They've got to go back in. they've got to go back in. Just checking. Yeah, although, you know, peak of summer did, woo, 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 there's just a little bit of sadness as it's like it's going to start getting darker in the evenings again. Although, yeah, we've got July, the rest of June, July, August, another quarter of a year before we go into more darkness and light. There's still always a tinge of sadness at summer solstice for me. It's peaked. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? Saturday the 18th of June 2022. Okay, trust the niggle. What is niggling? What is a niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. That's been coming out quite a lot just recently, hasn't it? And Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Okay, so this is about tuning into yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting your instinct. If something's not feeling right, sort of explore it, and yeah, explore it. Is it something that needs to be let go of? Is it something that needs to come to the light before it can be let go of? Is it where you're not trusting yourself? Is it a message from the divine coming through and just giving you a little poke and going, hello, are you listening? So yeah, if you're feeling anything, tune into it and see sort of what answers come up. Let's have a look at what the tarot has to say for today. So what do we need to know for Saturday the 18th of June 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. Oh, we've got one there. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give us to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know for today, Saturday, the 18th of June, 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. Let's see, what have we got? Okay, we've got the Four of Swords, Truce, which is Jupiter in Libra. We've got the Hermit card. We've got the Hanged Man. We've got the Ten of Wands, which is Saturn in Sagittarius. We've got the Two of Swords, which is the Moon in Libra. We've got the Prince of Discs. We've got the Lovers again, come out in the same position as yesterday. Well, not yesterday, the day before. Day before. We have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Discs, Success, which is the Moon in Taurus. And then we've got the Prince of Wands, we've got the Emperor, we've got the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Six of Wands. Okay. Oh, so when we clear the niggle, I think we're going to be able to move on. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which came out the other day as well. Come out yesterday? Yes, it did. Okay, so where we find ourselves. Four of Wands, Truce. Bit of a standstill, bit of a time for healing, a letting go, stop trying to push things. Just surrender and sort of let things be as they are. What you need to do, what we need to do, is to go inside and connect to our hermit energy, our light within. Okay, the niggle could be what is calling us inside. So we need to go inside and connect to the Hermit energy, our light. And also, as a Hanged Man, look at things from a different perspective. We may not be seeing things clearly. Okay, something feels a bit off. We need to look at our lives, our situation from a different perspective, because it's niggling us and it's causing us to feel overburdened. It's too much. How do we relinquish some of this overwhelm? Okay, it might feel like it's all too much. We're carrying too much. It's just, and because of that, we can't see our way out of it. We can't see our way forward. So when we come up against blockages, rather than trying to push, then it's to surrender, to look at, to go inside and to look at things from a different perspective. Okay. Having patience with ourselves, to diligently work through whatever it is that we find. Bring ourselves back into balance, divine masculine, divine feminine, coming back into balance. So that brain. It could also be a choice. I'm just having a look round. So yeah, coming back to this, there could be a choice. We could not know which way to go. That's what could be overwhelming us. And again, still the same message, diligently work at it, go inside and look at different perspectives. Okay, we've got the moon in Taurus. Well, today, you know, Mercury isn't clearing my shadow zone yet. So yes, we've got the Six of Pentacles. In this deck, it's called Success. In some, it's like sort of generosity shown towards you, small windfalls, lack of money, or, you know, sort of not have, that could be the niggle. That could be the blockage. A little windfall comes in that unblocks you. As it comes in, we have a change of fortune. The wheel of fortune moves on. And then we can tap into this fire energy. So we've got a lot of fire energy over here. We've got the Knight, we've got the Emperor, the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the King of Wands. I mean, look at all that red. Look at all that. So the moon in Aquarius asking us to look logically at sort of the Venus Chiron conjunction that was, and healing it before we can move on. The healing, the connection to the Venus Uranus could be the sudden breakthrough that switches everything. The change of perspective, the going inside, connecting to ourselves, change of perspective unlocks the key to be able to move on. When sort of we do that, then we have the energy, we have the spark, we have the self-mastery, and both we need stability. If you look at both of these cars, look at the legs. In both cars, the legs are crossed to form a 4. And so I get the sense of grounding and stability. Okay, we've got this fire energy, but we need to ground it. We need to see it in the 3D, to master it. And then we've got this masculine fire energy, fire of fire and air of fire energy that can send us off into our new direction. But with that, we also have the Six of Wands, Jupiter in Leo, victory, that ride into victory. Whatever the blockage is here, whatever the niggle is, once we uncover it and we release it, then it clears the way that we can go forward. This is tying in for me as well with that Mercury coming out of our shadow, out of its shadow phase. Suddenly it's like sort of we can see clear. We're in new territory. We've finished. We've gone over the old ground of the retrograde, and we've finally popped out the other side, and we can start going forward. So, hurrah! I got there in the end. Brain fog and all. Hurrah! So that's today's reading. I hope you could make sense of it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, then please do like, share, subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, then the email address below this video in the descriptions box is how to contact me. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, I hope you can think better than me. And until next time, thank you for sticking with me and watching the video.